So we are not meant to fill that God-shaped hole that is inevitable on all of our spirits because spirit comes from God. We are not meant to fill that with anything else. And when we do, there will be consequences. There will be negative repercussions. I've shared this video before. It's in my testimonies playlist if you want to check it out. But I talked about how I had a stronghold of politics on my mind. And at the height of it, politics became an idol. I also had at one point a stronghold of, or not a stronghold, sorry, a idol of love and needing like romantic love. Um, Basically, any identity I had outside of what God has called me became an idol. And it's only now that I'm on this other place of healing, this other side of it, where I am healed, I should say, that I see how afflicted and how affected this idolization of things was. And the crazy thing is, I had an idol and I didn't even know it. In fact, I was the height of being Christian when I was in this political idea that a certain party is basically the same as being a Christian or synonymous with being a Christian, if you get what I'm saying. And I was so far from God at that time because of my idolization. I was so deep into pride, so deep into pride because I had this political idea, and that basically was God. That was what was right, what was wrong. If you disagreed with me, whatever the case is, it was pride. And it made me really okay with okaying other sins in my life. And I never heard from God, or I should say, I wasn't able to recognize him when he did speak. I was far from him. I was not walking in any power and authority. There was no such thing. I didn't even think God spoke. I definitely couldn't pray and know that I could have results, or pray for someone and have results. This has only been since I have let all this stuff go. And we in the church, just as much as the people of the world, unfortunately, are struggling with the sin of idolatry. If you are not seeing a result in an area of your life, if your prayers aren't getting answered, there can be a few different reasons why, but 9 times out of 10, you have an idol somewhere, and it hinders the power of God because you can only see him in this box, you can't see him beyond that. So check your idols.